Hello everyone. So today we will be discussing how to program the user sign-in process of our e-commerce application. So now we have our e-commerce application here and we are in our sign-in page and we have our email and password fields and a remember me checkbox here. So we are not going to be talking about the remember me checkbox during this video, but let's see how this email and password fields work. So we put an email without the @ sign. It says invalid email. If we put an email which has more than the limit of characters, it will say email must have less than 100 characters. Now if we leave the password field empty, it will say please enter your password. If we put a password greater than 5 or 20 characters, which is not in between 5 and 20 characters, it will say password must be between 5 and 20 characters. And now let's add a incorrect password, and it says invalid username or password. So finally, when we add our correct username and password, we should be able to log into this page. And it says welcome, and it has taken us to home.php. So this is our code right here. So similarly as last time, in our sign up page, we had added IDs and validated it. So in our sign in page as well, we are going to add IDs here. ID email 2 for the email, password 2 for the password, and remember me for the remember me checkbox. And we'll be having our values here, which we have entered echoed in our PHP. These values will be echoed. And so let's move in. And before that, then finally we have a on-click function made by JavaScript, which is added into a sign-in button. So when we go to a JavaScript, we will see that we have created variables for email, password, and remember me, email 2, password 2, and remember me. So variable f, and we have created a new form data f using the form f and form name f, and to the form name f we have appended our values epr, which in the sign-in process is mentioned as the post values here. And so if we go down, we have created a new request var as named as var, a new XML HTTP request, which is Ajax response, and using Ajax you can synchronize the data which between the server and your user or your client or the laptop without having to refresh the page. So it opens up as a post form in our sign-in process.php, and it says true for Ajax, so it is an Ajax form. And so it opens the form F, and let's go head into our signing process.php. So these are validations here. If the email is empty, it says enter your email. If the string length is greater than 100, it says email must have less than 100 characters. Or if it's not validated, it says invalid email. Also say if we are missing our @ sign. So the same thing goes for the password, and it should be between 5 and 20 characters. And if all of these are correct, then the result set is searched in our database, selected from all the users where user from the user table where the email column matches with our email variable value, and the password column matches with our password value. So from our result set, we check for the matching number of rows, and we name it as $n. So in $n, if it's equal to 1, then we echo it as success, because there can only be one user in our database having the same details. If not, we echo invalid username or password. So once we get the echo success here, we have a which comes as a response text. It redirects us to our page home.php. So if that does not occur, we have put a command again to get a response text again until we get that response text. And once we get the value success, we go to home.php, and that is the user signing process explained and completed. Thank you for watching.